Sometimes the most important step forward is letting someone else show you the way. The expert's insight into us has given me a sense of peace and understanding that I never thought was possible. We often think we know what's best, but the expert's advice has shown me just how much more there is to learn. Their perspective on us has transformed my thinking and opened my heart to new possibilities. When you're unsure of the next step, seeking wisdom from someone who's walked the path before you can change everything. The expert's words about us have shifted not only my thoughts, but also my feelings about where we're heading. It's easy to get lost in your own emotions, but turning to an expert for clarity can make all the difference. The insights I received have shifted my entire perspective on what we have and where we're going. There's something profound about hearing the truth from someone who understands. The expert's advice has given me the clarity I was seeking, and now my thoughts and feelings are more aligned than ever. When you feel uncertain, sometimes the best thing you can do is turn to someone who has the experience to guide you. The expert's words about us have opened my eyes to a truth I didn't know I needed to hear. It's easy to be clouded by emotion, but turning to an expert brings a new level of clarity. The insights shared with me about us have completely changed my approach to everything in life. When we feel lost, it's often because we're too close to the situation. The expert's perspective has given me a wider lens to see things, and now everything feels more clear and full of purpose. Turning to someone with experience can be the key to unlocking deeper truths. The expert's guidance on us didn't just shift my thoughts, it changed how I see everything about our relationship. Sometimes, what we need most is a different perspective. The expert's advice on us has shifted my feelings and thoughts in a way that has completely changed how I approach life. When you seek guidance from someone who understands, it can feel like the fog lifts. What the expert shared has given me clarity and a sense of direction that I didn't have before. In moments of confusion, turning to an expert can provide the clarity you need. What they revealed about us has shifted not only my thoughts, but my entire emotional outlook. We often get lost in our own feelings, but hearing it from someone with experience can provide the clarity we crave. What the expert shared about us has completely transformed my approach to life and love. At times, the most valuable guidance comes from someone who's seen it all. What the expert said about us has completely altered my perspective and reshaped how I feel about everything around me. When you're unsure of the path ahead, sometimes the best thing to do is turn to someone who knows the way. The expert's advice has changed my outlook and has opened my eyes to new possibilities. It's amazing how one conversation can change everything. The expert's insight into us has reshaped my thoughts and given me a sense of peace I hadn't felt before. Sometimes the advice you need comes from someone who can see things from a different angle. The expert's words have given me a deeper understanding of us and of myself. When you're feeling lost, the best thing you can do is seek out someone who has the experience to guide you. The expert's wisdom has shifted my entire perspective on life and love. The right advice at the right time can shift everything you thought you knew. The expert's insights into us have completely changed my emotional landscape and my future outlook. The most profound changes often come when we least expect them. The expert's advice about us didn't just change my thoughts, it reshaped how I view the world and how I move forward. It's hard to know what's best when you're emotionally overwhelmed, but an expert's perspective can make everything clearer. Their words about us have shifted my thinking in ways I never thought possible. When you feel stuck, seeking advice from someone who understands can give you the clarity you need. The expert's insights into us have completely transformed how I feel about everything. Sometimes the answers we seek come from someone who has walked the path before us. The expert's advice didn't just change my thoughts, it completely changed how I feel about my life and future. Turning to someone who has the wisdom to guide you can be the breakthrough you need. The expert's perspective on us has not only changed my thinking, but also my feelings about everything in my life. In moments of doubt, the right advice can open your eyes to a new way of thinking. The expert's words about us have shifted my thoughts and feelings in a profound way. Sometimes we need to step outside of ourselves and seek guidance from those who have seen it all, because only then can we truly understand the depth of our own hearts. What the expert said opened my eyes to a reality I never imagined, and now everything feels different. Seeking answers from someone who has the experience and wisdom is like unlocking a door to a room you didn't even know existed within yourself. The clarity they provided has shifted the way I view everything around me. I used to think I had it all figured out, but turning to someone who truly understands revealed the truths I was too blind to see. Their insights didn't just change my perspective, they transformed my world. When you're stuck in the midst of confusion, sometimes the only way forward is to turn to someone who's walked the path before you. The advice I received made everything feel clearer and more manageable, like a weight lifted off my shoulders. You can never underestimate the power of someone who has the wisdom to see beyond the surface. What they shared with me about us has not only changed my thinking, it has shifted the way I feel about everything I thought I knew. It's often hard to admit when we need help, but turning to an expert can offer profound clarity. The truth they shared was like a mirror reflecting all the things I couldn't see, but needed to understand. We often carry the weight of our own thoughts, struggling to make sense of everything. But when you hear from someone who's been through it all, everything starts to align. Their words unlocked a truth that has shifted everything I once believed. The beauty of expert advice is not just in the facts it presents, but in the way it opens your eye to a new possibility. After hearing their thoughts, I've realized that what I thought was the end was only just the beginning. Sometimes the answers we're looking for don't come from within, but from someone who can see the bigger picture. The expert's insight on us has given me the clarity I was searching for, and now I can breathe easier knowing the truth. In a world full of noise and confusion, it's easy to feel lost. But when you turn to someone with experience, the fog starts to lift. Their words were like a compass guiding me towards a place I never knew existed. When we're lost in our own emotions, it can feel like we're drowning in our thoughts. But hearing from an expert made everything clearer, like stepping out of a storm into the calm of the eye. Everything has changed since that moment. Sometimes the answers aren't within us, they're found in the wisdom of others. What the expert shared with me about us shifted my entire outlook, making everything seem possible and full of hope. The insight shared by someone with experience can be life-changing. What they said about us unlocked a truth I wasn't ready to hear, but now that I know it, I can't unsee it, and I'm grateful for it. In the search for answers, we often find that the solutions lie in someone else's perspective. The expert's guidance has transformed the way I view everything, and it's opened up new possibilities I never considered. We all have moments when we feel lost or uncertain, but when you turn to an expert, you often find that the truth is simpler than you imagined. What they shared has shifted my thoughts and emotions in ways I never expected. It's easy to feel stuck in a cycle of doubt, but when you hear from someone who knows the way, the path ahead becomes clear. The advice I received has brought clarity and peace to my thoughts and feelings. At times, the most profound changes come from seeking advice from someone with experience. The expert's words didn't just change my thoughts, they reshaped my entire outlook on life. What we believe to be true often changes when we hear from someone who has the wisdom to see things differently. The insights shared with me about us have changed everything I thought I knew. Sometimes, the right person at the right moment can help you understand the very essence of who you are. The expert's guidance has revealed truths about us that have completely transformed my thoughts and emotions. Turning to someone who understands can be the catalyst for change. The expert's words have shifted my entire perspective, making me realize that everything I thought I knew was just the surface of something much deeper. It's hard to see beyond your own emotions, but an expert's clarity can cut through the noise. What they said about us has completely reshaped how I view not only our relationship, but everything else in my life. When you feel stuck in your own head, seeking out an expert can be the breakthrough you need. What they revealed to me about us has shifted my feelings and thoughts in ways that I had never anticipated.